Friday morning, some tractors for once. Yesterday's video, I just, the whole day was just took up from meetings with people, and if you film the whole day, you'd have made a nice 10-minute video out of the nuggets of information from the whole day, but that's just impossible, and I was just exhausted, so sorry for yesterday. Then we're going to put the FG on that and take it up, because the Toronto, because the field's so wet where the potatoes were, it's taking some pulling, so we're going to just get some air into it with the FG, and then let it dry out, and then probably go back over with the Toronto. So we're just going to run it up with the Valtra, because we left the quad in Bill and Joe's yard last night, so we didn't have to drive it home, because it's a lot further. Dad's changed the drying floor. John's just screening some barley, but get some farming done today. We've got the Toronto on. We've run out of these feet because we were converting it to them, so that it was doing like less of an impact than them ones, because we were obviously using it for deep loosening rather than for shallow cultivation. We'll have to get a few more now we know they fit. Back on the bags today. I do love the vision out of this Merlot, the fact that you can see all the back wheels from the cab. It's quite handy. I'll jump up there actually and get them top ones. Might be small, but it's mighty. I'll go get the spreader. I'm spreading out on this OSR, and it is actually grown since 2 or 3 days ago. It's got another 2 or 3 inches of height. It's hard to see, but when we're moving, but trust me. Morgan's here working this ground where the potatoes have been. That flood there grows and floods these house gardens. So we're just looking if we could find a drain. So I've had a crowbar because there's a manhole over there, but there's nothing underneath it that we can do anything with. But yeah, he's going right through the wet bit where I couldn't do in the spring. He's took the Toronto off and swapped it to the SG. And then it's just a little bit easier to pull with not having the roller on. So just to level it off a bit, and then we'll probably come in with the FG. But where he can, he's underbusting the real marks. There'll be some bits where he'll probably have to do it twice as well, just to get it really level. I'm splashing through there now. But just getting rid of the water out the ruts. That should start draining away now. See that? Disappearing now. It's a bit rough. Couldn't move on this in this winter. Yeah, he's proper rough, but we'll have to do it a few more passes perhaps, or once it's dried then the Toronto will probably do it in one go. He's got it set up again. Put a new code in now for the Trimble, I think, this morning, after the other one expired, so he's got a perfect straight line off the Trimble, considering he's bouncing over all them ruts. Is it a full spring though? Are we being tricked with this nicest weather in March? Is it going to bite us in a few weeks and come really, really wet? Either way, we'll keep going, get what corn in we can, and keep our fingers crossed. Could watch that all day. Just making light work of the ups and downs by just riding over the top of them. And you see this height of some of them humps and bumps. Like a foot, 18 inches deep. Talking about GPS, the GPS in this, I don't know what it uses, but it's a free signal, and got to the field, it won't work, then it went off. So we have to go back to the yard now and swap the aerial and see if that works. Hopefully it will, because otherwise I don't know what to do. See if this one works any better. Not whether it's the aerial or the box itself, but we'll start with this. There's a drone in the yard. he was going to film the tractor because Ben's here putting lights on the other one of them. He wants to do that one, but I'm busy, so he's going to finish off Morgan's one. And we can't film it working because I'm by the airport, and now I've got the GPS working, so I'm off. So I'll see you in a bit. What have we got in here? Lights and stickers.
These are the new lights.
And these massive stickers that get in the way. Go on then.
Right in front of them.
Give us the hard sell.
No hard sell.
But they're...
They sell themselves.
What did you say they are? 9,000?
9,600 lumens.
And what's the standard halogen?
I'm not 100% certain what the actual is, but the Fent standard LED is about 4,000 lumens at 50 watts.
So that's twice as bright as a standard Fent light?
Yeah, over twice, yeah.
Well, no, twice as bright as an upgraded Fent light?
Yeah. As a Fent LED, this is twice the output.
That's clever,
so
isn't it?
We did some testing on them last night, and the difference was mental between the two.
Could you see them from the moon?
Yeah.
Right, I'll see you in a bit. I'm getting going. And is it Mickey? Is it? Is new? Vicky or Mickey?
Mickey.
Ah. And you've got the big camera, and who's got the drone?
Hugh.
What's it called? Sorry.
Hugh.
I thought you said Ruth.
Yeah.
I was like, Ruth and
fan.
Mickey. You've got that wrong way around.
Hugh, he's a Stoke City fan.
All right.
Yeah, he loves Stoke City. Doesn't really.
Ben gets terribly excited about lights, and it's a bit like James found a torch the day he was messing with, thought it was wonderful and ran around the garden all night. I think that's what Ben still does. If you ever see him at the shows, ask him, does he still play with torches? According to the GPS, I'm doing 113 kilometres an hour. I don't know what's going on with it, but Morgan's working the other side of the village, perfect on Trimble, but this is just messing about. I put the new aerial on, it didn't look like it was working, and then it suddenly came on and it was fine. Driven to the field, and now we've got this kind of reading, and we've got one satellite so far. I think no, receiver's 6. Oh, I don't know. Let's go back to the field and see what's going on. 68k. Slowing down. Let's drive forward slowly and see if it gets it. I don't know whether it's to do with the airport. It's because the airport's behind them trees over there. Oh, it's gone bonkers now. A minute ago it read 1,100 kilometres an hour. No satellites again. Ah! Why is it doing that? Just been talking to Heather from the River Ribble Trust about this SFI stuff. In fact, she's got a YouTube channel, Life at 40 Hectares. Go and watch it. Really, really well edited. Yeah, she doesn't know she's going to have a job in a few months now, because all what she was doing was basically advising people how to farm better to keep stuff out of the water, and a lot of that was based around the capital grants and the SFI stuff, which all got scrapped on Wednesday for the next near 12 months. It's unbelievable, this attack at the moment on farming, and then this come out in 2019. Looks like a lot of the stuff that has been in this has been copy and pasted into the current land use framework, have they called it, where is it that what they called it, where they want to take compulsory purchase farmland as well to do stuff with. It's just bonkers. It's just an absolute land grab, a bit like what happened in the Soviet Union. It's mental. This is annoying me. I can't get it to work. I've driven round and round the field. It worked before, now it won't. I've swapped aerials. I've got 3 different aerials I've been using, and it's not working. But I have spoken to Sky Agri, which is now, well, who make these before. They're called a Rico Sulky, but really they're made by Sky Agri. They said we can plug a box into this now, which does away with all that and converts it to Isobus. I've spoken to Trimble, And they're like, yeah, your screens will run all the section control, and we'll go from 6 section control to 12, and we can basically upgrade the whole machine to run an isobus, and that means it'll work in all the tractors without having to put all these screens in. I think it was €1,800, it's about 1,500 quid. Well, I don't know how much one of them boxes is, if that has gone, but I can imagine it'd be more than 1,500 quid. So I think it's best to buy a lead and do that, just basically bring it into the 21st century. And then if I do ever swap it for another one, some of that stuff can be moved around as well. But it has been a really good spreader. I think it's 11 years old, is it? Maybe, I can't remember now. Let me just work this out. No, I can't remember. But yeah, I've had it a good while. 2008. No, that's not. 2008. That's more than. You know what? Let's have a look. I'm just cutting through Bill and Joe's field, putting the spuds on. Let's have a look what it says on the back of it. For the year of manufacture. I remember it coming when Adam was 16, and I don't know how old Adam is now. Let me just flip the camera. 14. Yeah, so it's 11 years old. But other than an agitator arm and that the other day, it's been brilliant. I think a little spring as well. So on that box, I think it's 340 quid that actuator. So can't really complain. In 11 years, I think when I bought it, it was like 18,000. So if you divide the whole thing over everything, it's probably cost about 1,600 or 1,700 quid a year to spread fertiliser. And it's, to be fair, it spread some fertiliser. I'm going to pick Morgan up in a minute. We're going to leave the quad track at Wellbrook. So he's just got the headland to do on this little triangle now. And then I'll follow him back to the yard and bring it back, so tracking it all the way back to Tarbuck. We'll leave it in Halewood. We've got the hound with us. Morgan's just locking the gates. Oh, what time is it? Oh, 8? 25 past 8 at 10, I don't think so. It's about 5 o'clock, I think. Sun's going down already though. Just saying to Morgan then, as I was giving him a lift back, I've been to Hale, which is like 15-20 minutes on a tractor, depending on whereabouts I go, 4 times today. And no, 3 times, and only actually done work there once, because the other 2 times I've had to come back with it not working, which is so annoying. Anyway, I'm going to park it in this back corner here where it's nice and warm, because it's full of urea, and urea is hygroscopic and it sucks moisture out of the atmosphere. Whereas this back corner of the shed, because the boiler is behind it. That's how that looks. Charge it. Yeah, because the biomass boiler behind it and the air tunnel, that wall has a bit of heat in it, so it should be nice and dry there. So that's where it's going to live until this cable comes. Well, we could pick it up actually from Pew's, to be fair, so it's not a big drama. I think Wendy's been moving some stuff into her office. Maybe she hasn't. Oh yeah, she has. Ian put the desks in yesterday. I think they've dropped this one though. Yeah, bit more room than the other one she had. Put some of the filing cabinets that Oscar had got in here. They need a bit of a clean. And then I did want to put like a big bookshelf. I don't know whether I need them. Maybe I'll shuffle them up and put something on the top. But yeah, not a lot done. Through the square window today. Got a field of barley, looking all right. Right, I'm going to do the birthdays. Dad's still got his stick waiting for his operation. Now, because I didn't do them yesterday, sorry about that. I thought, all right, yesterday's on here and today's on here, but there's only one today. So Richard Board is 79 and he still drives a Morris Marina by the looks of things. Rosalind Lamb is 73. Charlotte Hendy is 35. David Slade is 49. Will Addersley is 75. And Henry Bedford was 8. So that was yesterday. And Benjamin is 15 today. So happy birthday, everyone on there for yesterday and today. £87,253 raised. They're amazing. Sorry I didn't do it yesterday. I didn't have any paper with me to write them down, to read them off. I didn't have another phone with me. It was late. I was trying to get it uploaded before the train left the station, otherwise there's no signal. Yesterday was the hardest day ever to actually do a video. I just so drained and tired. I've had a bit better day today because I've been getting out with some field work. Very frustrating though that the ferret spreader's been messing around. It's been messing around a little bit over the last few weeks, so I'm glad now we've accepted that we can just scrap that box and plug another lead into it. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, I'm going to nip up the road now, lift something on for someone with a telehandler. That is about all for today. Went dark really, really quickly tonight, I thought, but a good sunset. Don't forget to check out Life in 40 Hectares. That's what it looks like if you want to find it. In fact, I'll put a link below my description. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, this is where I was 5 years ago today. That's today's quiz question. Let me know in the comments what you think that is. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.